Hey, my friends, good morning. Let me start this video off by saying what we will not be talking about on this video. I want to go ahead and get that out the way right out the gate. On this video, I will not be discussing 4 ways to destroy the narcissistic gang stalker or 3 phrases that you can use to injure the narcissistic gang stalker or 2 ways that you can take revenge or exact revenge upon the narcissistic gang stalker, or how you can, you know, the one way you can put a narcissistic gang stalker in their place when they come for you. This is not that kind of video. This video is about, well, first of all, let me say this. If I made the video about all of these things, let's just think about this. Let's just unpack this about how we can exact revenge, how we can pay them back, how we can hurt them, how we can make them pay for what they did to us. Then wouldn't that make us just like them? Think about it. If we did all of these things, which is basically, doing unto them what they did unto us, then that would make us just like them, right? So, as chosen ones, in order to keep our hearts pure and our minds right, if we follow what the Word of God says, it says that we overcome evil by doing good. God says that if we resist the devil, he will flee from us. He tells us things that we should think on, things that are pure, noble, of a good report. Also, he reminds us that vengeance is his. And so let's put all of that aside, because I know I've been there where it's like, ooh, what you just did to me. If you only knew, I could floor you right now. But God says that vengeance is his. And for those of us who have experienced narcissistic gang stalking abuse, yep, I'm using that word, abuse, because the things that they do is considered abuse. It's truly considered abuse. The things that they say to us, the things that have been done to us, that's abuse. And we didn't deserve it. There's nothing in this world that we could have done to anyone that would make them do the treacherous things that they've done to us. And so, we don't want to be like them. We want to keep our hearts and our minds pure. Because in the end, everybody, there's not a single person that's going to escape on that great day when we all have to stand before God and give an account for our lives. Nobody's going to escape that. And so, yeah, narcissistic gang stalkers, they get away with a lot of stuff. They do a lot of things behind the scenes that nobody knows. Basically, narcissistic gang stalkers, they are hidden in plain sight. And they do the things that they do because they feel that they can, which is arrogance and pride, to feel that you can do anything just because you're grown enough or human enough to do it. That's arrogance and pride. Because the Bible does tells us, yeah, that we can do all things, God gave us free will and He gave us choices. And so we could choose to do whatever we want to do. But wisdom says that not everything that we choose to do, we have to weigh out whether it's beneficial or not. And so the things that narcissistic gang stalkers do, is it beneficial to them in the long run? No. No. It's only beneficial for a very short time. There's only that short window in which they can garner satisfaction from it. You see, when you're doing evil, evil only satisfies you for a short time. Satisfaction from evil is very short termed. But satisfaction from doing good is a lifetime. And so I just came to encourage you on this video on today that regardless what you have been through, what was done to you, what was said to you, how you were treated, whether it's from the people that you love, family members, spouses, significant others, strangers, people, in the workforce, regardless of what was done to you, guess what? You're still here. You're still here. And God has been dealing with me on this one point here, that His grace is sufficient. God's grace is sufficient. If you read the story about Paul in the Bible, it says 3 times he asked God to remove the thorn from his flesh. And 3 times God answered and told him that my grace is sufficient.